This is the DEFCON warning system. Alert status for 2 p.m., Thursday, March 28, 2013. Condition blue, DEFCON 4. Condition blue, DEFCON 4. Condition blue, DEFCON 4. There are currently no imminent nuclear threats against the United States at this time. However, there are events occurring in the world theater which require closer monitoring. The situation in Korea continues to be a potential flashpoint. While current intel does not believe that North Korea has the capability to strike the United States with nuclear missiles, a conventional attack does not appear to be outside their ability. Chemical and biological attacks are also a possibility, though there has been little evidence that North Korea has been developing those types of weapons on any kind of large scale. Nevertheless, North Korea continues to work on intercontinental delivery systems as well as miniaturizing its nuclear warheads, so that a strike on the US will ultimately be in its ability. Some analysts postulate that any nuclear attack by North Korea would not be a strike against cities, but rather a high-altitude attack which would knock out the US power grid and other critical infrastructure. As of now, the Cold War continues, and North Korea has officially ended its non-aggression pact with South Korea as well as voiding past nuclear disarmament agreements. North Korea is claiming to have nuclear-capable missiles and are positioning Road Mobile KN-08 intercontinental ballistic missiles which the United States believes can be nuclear-capable, though there is debate as to whether or not North Korea has been able to miniaturize a nuclear warhead enough to fit on one. In response to the North Korean nuclear threat, the United States is adding additional missile interceptors on its west coast. The United States has signed an agreement with South Korea for joint response to North Korean attack. Up until now, U.S. participation has been optional. The U.S. is currently conducting training runs with bombers practicing nuclear strikes on North Korea, while North Korea conducts live-fire drills near the border. History has shown that North Korea usually attacks within weeks of a South Korean presidential inauguration. While an attack is unlikely, when the U.S. has such a large presence during war games, a hit-and-run attack is expected after U.S. forces pull back. An attack is becoming more likely due to the amount of rhetoric coming out of the North. It is coming to the point that few are taking North Korea seriously anymore, and the country is likely feeling pressure to back up its threats with some sort of demonstration. This makes North Korea a highly dangerous adversary, as it is going to be acting on emotion rather than logic and strategy. Elsewhere, China is building a large drone fleet, with aim to swarm U.S. carriers during war, while cyber attacks from China are now beginning to target critical infrastructure in the United States. Russia has announced plans to form a permanent task force in the Mediterranean, while the United States has cancelled the final phase of the European missile shield. The DEFCON warning system is a private enterprise which monitors world events and assesses nuclear threats against the United States by national entities. It is not affiliated with any government agency and does not represent the alert status of any military branch. The public should make their own evaluations and not rely on the DEFCON warning system for any strategic planning. At all times, citizens are urged to learn what steps to take in the event of a nuclear attack. If this had been an actual attack, the DEFCON warning system will give radiation readings for areas that are reported to it. Your readings will vary. This system serves the Kettle Falls area of Northeast Washington. Official news sources will have radiation readings for your area. For immediate updates, go to www.defconwarningsystem.com. Breaking news and important information can be found on the DEFCON warning system message board and on the DEFCON Twitter feed DEFCON WS. You may also subscribe to the YouTube channel DEFCON warning system. Note that Twitter and YouTube updates may be subject to delays. The next scheduled update is 2 p.m. Pacific Time, April 18, 2013. Additional updates will be made as the situation warrants, with more frequent updates at higher alert levels. This concludes this broadcast of the DEFCON warning system.